Someone, as I said previously, was responsible for the side table breaking along with the pot plant. I will not say who, but it was while another person was relieving themselves in the latrine. Yeah, right? Okay. Please note who was laughing right now and he was being deadly serious. Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say because, like, the footage will show that I did nothing wrong. It just fell.
Oh, okay. Period. We'll figure it out for ourselves. But anyway.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Another day. Another day.
My arm already hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
We've been through it today.
I'm gonna do it like this.
We've done a lot of work. How's your week been? I feel like I actually, to be real, I feel like I haven't seen you at all this week because Monday was a public holiday, so we didn't have Pilates together. Mm-hmm. Wednesday, I had an audit committee, so I wasn't able to play netball with you. Mm-hmm. So I need you to fill me in on Monday to Friday.
So this week as a whole, I've been fucking freezing. Like, it's been so cold.
Okay, so I need a weather person to give me their insights on this because I feel like it actually hasn't been this cold in Adelaide
ever
since I've been alive,
which is 30 years.
Yeah, period.
And I would agree. So, like, what the hell is up with that? So all week I've just flat out been like so cold. It's
do you feel
funny.
like you're someone who gets affected by the weather? Like, do you feel like your mood is affected by the weather, or do you feel like
the older I get, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the older I get, the more I'm like right now, I'm like, I am not going to leave my house. Which could be why this episode is so all over the shop because...
No, there are other reasons why this episode is all over the shop.
Because I shouldn't be out of my house right now. But, yeah, the older I get, the more affected by the weather I am. And, like, I have never felt the cold like I have now. Mm-hmm. I am freezing. I feel it in my bones. Like, I don't know...
I feel like it just literally hasn't been this cold in Adelaide. Like, I wake up, I'm cold. Midday, I'm cold. End of the day, fucking freezing. Like, it just... Is this global warming? No,
it's called climate change now because the world wasn't warming.
Because it's not being hot right now.
No, it was getting colder. So now they had to change it to climate change.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the effects of climate change.
How was netball on Wednesday? I'm going to try to get my... There we go.
I'm so glad you asked. And I just need to close my eyes for a little bit while I talk to you because I've never... Like, I can't.
Fair enough.
At netball on Wednesday, we had a few subs play for us. Mm-hmm. Now, these people had told us that they had played like club netball in their past, but just like Mount Lofty, I didn't really truly understand what that meant.
We'll get back to that in a sec. Yeah,
these people were so fucking good at netball. I've never seen the ball move so fast in my life. Them plus Brooke, who is our goal shooter, they just worked phenomenally together. So it was a lot. We won. We won 33 to 21, I'm going to say. I don't really know right now, but we won. Mm-hmm. And the other team was so shook because we came into the league so late. They were like, who the hell are these
Literally,
people?
We had 4 weeks until the finale.
I'm going to lay down.
Okay, you're grandpa joeing. You're grandpa joeing right now. You lift your legs up, girl. Yeah, period.
So...
It's been a lot. It's been a long week.
We actually demolished the other team. And at one point, because we were the darker bibs, we were the black bibs versus pink bibs. And
pink? I would love to be pink.
On the screen, it said like dark versus light. And I thought that we were dark because we were the black bibs. So I thought we were down. But turns out, I don't know, for whatever reason, Tom had scored it the opposite way. So we actually had won, which was... It was just mind-blowing. Like, the way that we would go from a centre pass to a goal within 2 shots, like 2 passes, was unreal. Like,
it's crazy how knowing how the game works, how much that can do for a team.
Like, Sazi and Mel, her sister, honestly changed our team.
I'm not convinced that I'm actually going to play this week because I feel like
Well, Sazi and Mel have both said that they're in to play this week because it's a later game. So I have a feeling you and I are going to be on the bench.
I feel like we might sub.
This might be the first week that you and I don't.
This
even
might
get-
be our
even
fucking
gonna be-
dream, girl. Yeah.
But that's fine because
so fine. So fine.
I care more about the dub. But otherwise, netball's been great, and everyone wants to join on for winter netball, that's all I want. That's all I care about. Other than that, I've just been vibing at home, enjoying life.
Yep.
But we've had a really big day today, which kind of
We've had such a big day.
summarizes where we're at. So this morning, I still can't get my head around this, but we had the absolute goddamn privilege
The delight.
of going to brunch with Jess Waterhouse and her wife Em.
Yeah.
Which, if you had have said to me that would have happened, I would have laughed in your face.
It would have been like, you're fucking joking.
There is no way
Yeah.
that we would have gone to brunch with Jess Waterhouse and Em. But that happened this morning, and we had the absolute best time. Like, we were chit-chatting for 2 hours, 2 or so hours.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Jess ever so kindly gifted us Jess Waterhouse badges. So if you are watching this or you're watching a clip of this,
Chopper for
I
life.
just want you to know that Chopper
Period.
is our team captain.
The fact that you're not even showing your fucking scarf with Jess
Waterhouse.
Waterhouse there, yeah.
No,
There we
no,
go. There we
no,
go.
here
That's
it
better.
is.
That's better, doll. Yep.
That's where we're at. Okay. I haven't taken it
She's
off
at the top of the Holy Trinity, might you add.
She invented the Holy Trinity. I haven't taken it off since, to be honest. Like, I have everything that you see of Jess online is who she is in real life. And I'm so obsessed with Jess and her wife. Like, I just can't. Like, they're the nicest people and so funny. And it's just a lot.
They're so lovely, and how they're perceived online is literally how they are in real life. Like, they're just so genuine and down to earth and funny. And literally, we were there for 2.5 hours. Like, we were like, all right, we should probably get going. And it was like 12:30, and we were like, what the fuck?
No, literally. We somehow put a spell on them to hang out with us for that long.
We weren't sure.
So that was the start of our day. And then we were like, the sun is out. Let's go to the pub to watch Collingwood play the footy, right? So we went and moseyed on down to the Warradale. And
I need to tell you right now, there is a hot guy next door that set up the fucking bouncing castle.
What do you mean? Wait, sorry, I'm sorry.
No, so there's a bouncing castle next door. I think they have like a party going on, like a kids' party. And there is the hottest man that has set up this bouncing castle next door. And you would be able to see him across the way.
Okay, we're gonna fucking speed through this
But
episode
yeah,
now.
truly.
Sorry, where were we at?
We had brunch with Jess Waterhouse.
So we had brunch
And Em
then
Waterhouse.
we were like, let's go down to the pub to watch the Collingwood game
Because the sun was out. Yeah.
The sun was out. It was for
the
winter.
vibes were immaculate.
For
yeah.
winter, it was nice
Yeah.
weather, and that's saying a lot because come winter, you and I love nothing more than to hibernate.
We love nothing more than clinical depression. Let's be real.
So for us to want to go out in public, that was a big thing. So we went down to the pub, and it was pretty quiet. But we grabbed a bottle of wine, and next thing you know, we've drunk 3 bottles of wine between us.
Yeah.
We're somehow like not like interacting with other groups, but there was a group of guys who were barracking for North Melbourne that you had beef with. So that was
naturally
that was happening. And now I can't open my eyes. So I don't really know what to do with that information.
I don't know how you're getting home.
No, it's fine. We'll worry about that afterwards. The great news is that Collingwood won. Collingwood won by 1 point.
By singular point.
And the fact that the men in that pub truly thought that they were going home with a dub was so fascinating to me, because I knew in my heart of hearts that Keira Knightley was going to pull through. I just did.
It's crazy that we were like 30 or something points behind and then we actually pulled through with the dub. Like,
More
that's
than 30.
crazy.
At one point,
Yeah.
we were over 40 points behind.
That's insane.
Right? And we still managed to win. And I think that says a lot about North Melbourne as a team than it does about anything else. Like, the fact that these men truly, at the pub, truly thought that North Melbourne had a chance. Like, I love the optimism, but it just wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they were giving us daggers when we were like, good old
Hollywood
Collingwood forever.
We know how to play the game. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I really do. Like, I don't want to ruin anyone's day. But, like, it just wasn't going to happen for North Melbourne.
It was real fucking close though, wasn't it?
It was North
real
Melbourne.
fucking close. It was...
Like, yeah, I agree. The fact that they were able to be, like, 80 points to 30-something at one point was phenomenal. That's actually unheard of. But it just wasn't going to come home for them. It really wasn't. Like, it's North fucking Melbourne.
I can't believe that we came back from that, though. That's such a deficit to come back from.
True. If we hadn't have come back from that, I may have had to kill myself. Like, I actually may have had to have ended it all. Because to lose to North Melbourne is just...
It's unheard of.
It's unheard of. And
once
it's just
in a
not
season
in my
and that's
journey.
about it. Rolling it back to netball, is next week our final week?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's such a long period to go without netball.
And Sazi and her sister have said that they're going to play again next week.
So we have subs. The first week in 4 weeks.
When I
That's
say
crazy.
we have subs, we are the subs because they play so much better than what
Absolutely,
we do.
we're the subs. And you know what? I'll be a sub the whole time. I will
And
pay
that's
to be a
fine.
sub.
Do you know what? If that's in my future, then that's what it is.
So be it.
So we're gonna win. We're gonna win next week.
Period.
Like, there's no other way to put it than we're gonna win.
I have another question for you. If we win next week, are we in the
pub?
final?
Yes.
Oh.
No, we're not in the final.
We're not in the final.
No.
So regardless of whether we win or lose, we're not going to be in the final.
Correct.
Oh, well then why are we playing?
Because it's all about team spirit.
Okay, that's not enough reason
But
for
we're
me to
going
play,
to
to
sign
be
up for
honest.
winter. Like,
Yeah.
I've loved it so much, and I'm going to force you that we're going to play winter.
Yeah, period.
So that's been our week, really. The summary of it all is that Jess and Waterhouse are the greatest people on this earth.
They're the GOAT. Power couple of SA.
And that we're obsessed.
Yeah.
We're obsessed with it.
And we are worms.
And the other point of this week is that I will not be opening my eyes for this entire podcast.
I mean, you haven't so far, so why start now? You know what I mean?
I've been doing great without them.
Period.
So to kick things off this week, let me just...
Oh! Your eyes are open, girl.
I need to just, like, figure out what I had to say.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know. Hang on.
I'll start you off.
Okay.
So we had a little segment that we thought that we'd start this week, which is not legitimate, but it's essentially my thoughts throughout the week. And to be honest, I've only had 5. So that's saying something.
That's a lot of thoughts.
Yeah, period. I can't even get my phone, so I'm just going to do it off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
The first one that I remember is that I really want a packet, right, of just M&M shells.
Which I don't really understand, okay? Because, like, yeah, the shells are nice, but the shells would be nothing without the inside. Because, like, what, you're going to bite an empty shell? I don't understand how that's appealing.
It's just crunchy and nice.
But it's not. But this is the thing. The thing that makes it crunchy is the fact that it has an inside.
Do you reckon?
Yes, I truly believe the thing that makes it crunchy is the fact that it has an inside. Because you're going from a crunchy exterior into something to bite into. If you don't have anything to bite into, what makes it crunchy?
It's just the texture of the shell, my dude.
No, I actually think it would be highly underwhelming.
Okay, interesting.
I'll
take that.
I love the idea, but I think the execution of it needs a little bit of
Just
work.
crunchy shells. I feel like, sign me the fuck up for that.
No.
Okay, the second one. Why is it that when men propose, women get a ring, but men get nothing?
I think this comes down to the fact that men have to own something.
Why is it that I have to have a collar on my fucking
my
finger to say that I'm owned by someone?
Oh
and
my
then
God.
and then men can just gallivant however they want, being like, "Oh yeah, I'm not tied down by anything."
Look, I agree. I think if you're going to get proposed, I think both parties need to wear a ring. And this is coming from someone who is single, who often just, without even realizing, hits on men who are married.
For someone who just doesn't keep their eyes open.
Look, guys, I've seen enough. I've seen
We've
enough, not only in this
seen
lifetime,
Yeah.
but in today. And today's podcast is better off if I have my eyes closed.
Period.
It is what it is. Sorry, I just choked on my own spit. But
That's not on me.
I do think it's weird that, like, it seems possessive that men put something on a woman when you get engaged and not, like, both parties wearing something. But also, like, I don't really give a fuck because I'm not going to get engaged and married.
Yeah, that's period. The fourth thing.
No, this is the third thing, just so you know.
Was it?
Hmm?
Wow. Okay. Fine. That's so fine. Back in the day, when like women would just have such a radical thought that they'd be burnt at the stake for being a witch.
Mm-hmm.
What's with that?
Listen, I think we should bring that back, personally.
No, I would be burnt at the stake immediately.
If that was a thing now, I would have been burnt at the stake at the pub today.
You closing your eyes constantly, burnt at the stake.
Men would be like, oh, that's suspicious. She was plotting against us. Burnt immediately. And I was, do you know what? I wouldn't even fight it. I'd be like, you know what? This is my journey. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
There's nothing.
That's just such a crazy thought.
No, shut up. Because I just want to raise to the audience. We were at the pub today, and at some point, you said to me unsolicited, you literally, like, in a way, pulled me aside, even though it was just you and I together. And you said, "You're so funny." And I said, "Shut the fuck up." Like, literally, I don't actually know what you mean by that, and I wish you would just not say that. Personally.
You're so funny.
No, but, like, so are you. I just opened my eyes for the first time and I hated it. But, like, so are you, but I don't have to say it. Like, it's weird.
I do because you're extra funny. Oh my God.
Anyway, just personally, I'm not a fan of us, like, giving each other compliments.
No compliments up in here.
No compliments.
I don't know what my fourth or fifth comment was. I know that
No,
there was
I do.
5. Okay.
I do.
I'm so glad you did.
Your fourth comment
Yeah.
was around the fact that women have taught us how to spell.
Oh, yeah.
And I would agree with this. Like, what do you mean Gwen Stefani walked around this planet saying BANANAS? And then Fergie was going around saying GLAMOUROUS.
Yeah.
And then now, in the modern day of pop culture, we have Chappelle Roan going HOTTOGO. You did it. Anyway,
Yeah.
and I just think that's womanhood. Like, that is girlhood.
If
in
you
a
are
nutshell.
spelling out a word, that is a certified banger.
That is like, that's just women loving women. Like, because how else was I supposed to know how to spell those words?
How am I meant to learn if not from a woman?
I cannot tell you the number of times I have sat in a high school exam and needed to spell the word bananas, and in my head have said BANANA. No, what is it? Sorry. I'm really sorry.
This shit is bananas.
BANANAS. That's
You're
the one
welcome.
I'm so glad that you.
Damn,
that's
I read
one
the
was-
room. I read the room on that one.
Thank you. That's collaboration if I've ever seen it.
You're rubbing your eyes and like they're not even open.
No, that you don't understand.
Why are they tired, baby girl?
You want to know why they're fucking tired? Because we shared 3.5 bottles of wine at the pub. That's why they're tired, girly pop. And like, no offense, but I kind of want to go out.
Girl.
Like, my eyes are closed.
Girl.
I want to dance.
Girl.
I want to like, okay, but hear me out. What if we just went out local?
There's no men going out local on Sunday.
HWY.
Highway.
Yeah. What if we went to the highway and we just fucking popped our pussies and we just fucking danced?
We can pop our pussy for 2 seconds.
Oh, I just want to dance.
No, I'm telling you right now, no one is going off on a Sunday.
Oh, that pisses me. Okay, this is my issue with Adelaide, okay? I don't often want to go out, but right now, yeah, okay, my eyes are closed. I totally get it. But I would love to go out and just, I want to dance. I want to like pop my pussy a little bit. I want to dance. And none of you guys are supporting me.
Yeah, period.
That's fucked up. That really hurts my feelings. Anyway, okay, fine. That's okay. I'll just go home. I'll go home and I'll off myself. That's what everyone really wants.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Speaking of Pride Month, can we just talk about the fact that gay women make the best music of everyone in the industry right now?
They really do. Hey.
We were playing, so for whatever
I can't even get my phone. Hey. I don't even know where it went.
For whatever
I don't know
homophobe.
where my phone went.
Oh my god!
I found it.
Oh my god! Imagine if you were quiet.
No, I found it.
Imagine if you were quiet for a minute.
Wow, I can't relate.
Oh
my god, the love of my life just messaged me.
Shut the fuck up! I swear to God, shut up. Imagine.
I love this man. You'll never know who it is.
I know who it is, and I'm just going to be real honest with our listeners. I wish Danika would shut the fuck up for just one moment would be nice.
Plot twist, I simply won't.
Oh my.
No, go. The floor is yours, my liege.
So we're at the pub. My liege. We're at the pub this afternoon, okay?
Yeah,
and for whatever fucking reason, the pub decided we're not going to play music. It's not in our journey. It's not in our future. We're not going to play music. So I'm
going to tell you what playlist we were listening to.
So we took it upon ourselves.
No, everyone, ready? Cunty queer camp pop.
Do you know what though? Nothing describes my.
And then before that, queer love. And then before that, Pride Party 2024.
Nothing.
And then before that, no, it gets better. Lesbian top energy. And then before that, right? Queer women love. And then before that, no, wait, there's more. Proud Mix playlist made for you.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then before that, Lesbian Supper Club. Not Super Club, Supper Club.
So I just want listeners to know that like no one's made better music than the gays, okay? And we fully acknowledge that. And like,
wait, no. Gay pop before it was invented by Jojo Siwa.
Okay, maybe that one we don't necessarily agree with. That's not for us. Okay?
Queer Eye for the Straight Lie coming out. It's crazy.
But if you ask me to put a playlist together, I'm sorry, but it's going to contain Renee Rapp, Chappelle Rowan, and fucking G Flip. Like, it really is. And Peach PRC. And there is nothing that you can do about it. And what fucking pissed me off is we're at the pub and you're like, I'm going to put on some music because they're not playing any music right now. So you start playing G Flip. And I'm like, hang on. Like, hold your fucking horses. You're going to play G Flip right now, yet you wouldn't go see G Flip with me at Heinley Music House or Street, whatever the fuck it's called, recently. Like, that really pissed me off.
My algorithm is never going to be the same.
I wanted to see G Flip, and you said, oh, I'm not really into G Flip. But now, you're obsessed with G Flip, and that really pissed me the fuck off. What do you mean?
I'm glad we have this platform to talk about our feelings. I feel like maybe we should talk about it in characters of Sesame Street.
No, okay, this is how we're going to talk about it, okay? It's the fact that fucking G Flip released the best song of all fucking time.
Which one?
Worst Person Alive.
Yeah,
and you were like, I said, let's go see G Flip live in fucking person on the Heinley Street fucking music, whatever you want to call it. And you said, no, thank you, G Flip is not in my journey. And now... However many days later, we're at the pub and you're playing G Flip.
I'm allowed to grow as a person. I'm allowed
I totally agree. Yes, you are allowed to grow as a person.
I'm allowed to grow as an ally.
But I missed out on seeing G Flip live because you decided at the time that G Flip was not in your journey. Like, what do you mean? I'm the worst person alive. I'm the one making you cry.
Coco's losing her mind. Yeah, period.
You owe me a concert.
That's fine. Let's go to Listen Out then.
Okay, it's called spin-off, but that's okay.
You get spin-off, you get Peach PRC as an extra.
I will say I love Peach PRC.
Do.
Peach PRC has grown phenomenally as a performer.
Yeah.
Like when she first started, she was quite nervous and her vocal range wasn't right there. But then recently I saw a video of her performing a cover of Chappelle Rowan and I said,
yeah,
she fucking killed it. She actually embodied Chappelle Rowan.
And the fact that she loves pigeons and you love pigeons.
Okay, name another person that loves pigeons. You can't. You physically can't.
Period.
The two of us are meant to be, and she's from Adelaide originally. But it's just really disappointing that I missed out on seeing G Flip live because of who you are as a person.
I can't always be on the same level as you, Joel. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I got there eventually, but you gotta give me time.
For being an ally. But like, I just wish you would keep up. Is all I'm saying.
We're getting there.
Speaking of music festivals, I agree that we should go to Spin-Off.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think.
I'm going to hold you to that.
When I get paid, we're going to Spin-Off.
Okay, period.
Okay, we're going because I have to see
When is
G-Flip.
it? Hang on.
We have to see G-Flip and we have to see Peach PRC, okay? The rest of the lineup I honestly could not care less about. The next thing I want to talk about is the Riding Hearts Festival.
The what?
Okay, I'm so glad you asked. So do you remember how last year we was like this close to going on a road trip to Melbourne to see Matt Schuster perform at that random music festival?
Caitlin, then Friday the 19th of July.
Wait, say that again.
Friday the 19th of July.
That's okay. That's okay. We can just take the day off work.
That's 4 weeks from now.
Yeah. I get paid soon. I just need you to have a little bit of faith.
Okay, period.
So, remember when we were going to go on a road trip to go see Matt Schuster in Melbourne?
Yeah.
So, that same music festival has announced its 2024 lineup.
Who's in the lineup?
The only person of note.
Okay, there we go.
The only person of note in the 2024 lineup is Riley Green.
Who?
Okay. Facts. Facts on fucking God. So we will not be going to Riding Hearts Festival, but we will be going to see G Flip. Do you know what is fucking annoying? Is that we could have seen G Flip for half the price that we're going to have to pay to go see them.
When?
When they performed at the Hindley Music House thing. What's it called? The Hindley Music Hall. Whatever you want to fucking call it. It was like $65 and now I'm going to have to pay $150. And that's your fault. It is actually your fault.
I'm cackling. I'm actually cackling. Oh my days.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me close to the day that you really wanted to go.
Oh! I didn't tell Danika close to the day. Let me pull up the fucking receipt. Because if I fucking recall, I sent Danika a very fucking clear text message that said I would love to see G Flip perform at the Hindley Music Hall. And you said, not my vibe, not for me. Because you were not an ally. And now I just think it's fucking funny that Pride Month is here, and now you're all like, ally, gonna go see G Flip, ally. I think that's fucking really funny.
Oh my God, you slay me.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so we're gonna go see G Flip because like I have to see. I'm the worst person alive. I'm the one making you cry.
I feel like I've already seen it live, to be fair.
I could just perform it live right here, right now. In other news, speaking on music, my girly pop, Ariana fucking Grande.
I can't believe your eyes are still closed. That's crazy.
This is my best episode, yeah,
Period.
arguably. Turns out when I have my eyes closed, I'm just way more creative.
The clarity.
The fuck? When I'm not seeing, I'm seeing more.
Yeah.
Facts. Turns out my girly pop,
Oh
Ariana
my God,
Grande.
I'm so embarrassing. Okay, yeah, period.
No, what's embarrassing? I'm
No,
interested.
we don't need to know.
No, I'm intrigued.
No, I'll tell you later.
No, please tell me now. Is it something that I could physically see?
Yeah, maybe if you can read. Hang on.
I'm gonna keep telling everyone my story while I read this embarrassing story. Oh yeah, okay, I see what's going on. Oh, Danika Brown. Guys, it is official. Danika Brown would need to be admitted into a mental hospital. At what point did you think that that was an appropriate thing to send?
I don't know.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I have to deal with this. Okay, great. Back to me. So, Ariana Grande, it came out this week. Ariana Grande is on a huge press run right now for Wicked. And her new album, right? So, she's going to be on Hot Ones. That hasn't come out yet, but when it does, my entire world is going to shut down because I'm obsessed with fucking Ariana Grande.
And rightly so.
I also saw this week that TMZ has reported that Ariana Grande is named to be the halftime performance for the 2024 Super Bowl or like 2025.
Yeah.
Whatever the next
I
one
was
is.
going to say, Dom.
Whatever
Yeah.
the next one is, Ariana Grande is named to be the halftime performer. Now, when I tell you my pussy throbbed, it throbbed, okay? And like, if you know, you know, I fucking love Ariana Grande. Like, are you kidding me? I would love nothing more than for her to start her halftime performance with God is a Woman.
You reckon that's what she's going to start with?
I don't know if she will.
I was going to ask you what you think her starting.
I don't think she will purely because I think the Conservatives would shut down. The Conservatives would actually combust if she came out at the Super Bowl halftime with
What is that? That brought Coco and she was like, this is a dog pitch that only my species can hear.
It is obviously God is a Woman.
Okay.
So, honestly, I think if TMZ are reporting it, yeah, they're a gossip site, but I think if TMZ are reporting it, it's true. Like, I wholeheartedly believe
Yeah, period.
that Ariana Grande is going to be the next Super Bowl halftime performance. Because the other thing that I've said, and I've said this before on the podcast, is they'll go like a mid performer and then a big performer. Mid performer, big performer. They had Usher as the last halftime performer, and he was like arguably mid.
Mid, you reckon?
In the
Bro,
scheme
he
of
was on
things,
skates.
like no, in the scheme of things, like in comparison to like a Rihanna or a Beyonce or an Ariana Grande, Usher was mid.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I wouldn't say you were right, but
I would say I'm right,
okay,
personally.
period.
And so I think it makes sense that next year is Ariana Grande. Like, I really do.
Okay.
Like, she has the catalog. She has the audience. She's coming to fucking snatch our necks.
I mean, yeah, okay. Credit where it's due. Sorry. Like, yeah, she absolutely has a fan base and they would absolutely support her on it. Whether the fan base are NFL supporters, can neither confirm nor deny.
Truly, I don't really give a fuck if people like who love the NFL love Ariana Grande. Like, I'm sorry, name one person that the NFL love that has the catalog to perform a Super Bowl halftime.
Drake.
No.
What do you mean no? Are you joking?
I don't think that the NFL fan base care about Drake the way that you think that they do.
And they care more about Ariana?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Miss Ma'am.
No. But I'm saying that they don't care about Drake.
Yeah.
the way that you think that they do.
I mean, we'll see. Surely they have to announce it soon, right? I can't remember when they announced Rihanna.
I feel like
Or
they're going to release
Usher.
it soon. And
Yeah.
I feel like as much, like, people can say what they want about TMZ, but I feel like if TMZ reports it, it's true.
Yeah.
So I genuinely believe it. If it's not true, you will not hear from me for 60 business days. I will go into hiding. I will have to shave my head. And I will have to reevaluate my entire existence because I have all my eggs in the Ariana Grande basket.
I feel like if Drake was to do it, he would have done it by now. So,
I think the issue with Drake is like he had the
and he's so controversial right now.
Exactly.
He's so
like he could have done it and then he became a pedophile. And it's like, what do you want me to do with that?
Yeah.
I can't now have you
100%
perform for the NFL.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He's problematic now.
But now I have listened to, so this week, the first of 2 episodes of Ariana Grande on the Pod Crushed episode with Penn Bagley came out.
Mm-hmm.
I did actually listen to it, which is life-changing. I never listened to anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to it. When I tell you I sobbed the entire episode. Was there a reason for me to sob like that? No.
I feel like there was, though, because there was a bit where the female co-host was like, oh, I just want you to know that, like, you're so genuine and, like, what you've gone through is, like, more insane than what we can actually, like...
Yeah, and she was like, everything that you've gone through, you are such a soft...
You're so genuine.
Gentle human being. I was excessively sobbing during that part.
Yeah.
But, like, genuinely,
fair.
Hearing Ariana Grande's voice, like, I'm going to say it here, like... I love that woman. She can do
I'll be real with you. At one point, I was like, with her current, like, era and what she's into and what, like, her vibe is, I was like, nope, we need to go back to Seven Rings Ariana, God is a Woman Ariana, where, like, I loved that vibe that she was into. Mm-hmm. But hearing her speak about it and how it was so problematic and how she didn't really realize it at the time.
Yeah.
It kind of like made me realize that, oh, maybe I'm the problem. Because
for her, it was about like she didn't want to give herself to the public. And so she was giving more and more and more so that she could hide who she is as a person. And I think the fact that she can acknowledge that is huge.
Yeah.
And I just, oh my God, I love this woman so much.
I feel like she's more genuine now than what she was, like, let's say 2 or 3 years ago. For sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And
I can appreciate that.
And the way that Penn Bagley can, like, banter with Ariana Grande and the way that they compliment one another. Like, I have not heard an interview with her where the host of the interview has been able to compliment her really well. I'm actually obsessed, and I need to see Ariana Grande at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre.
Okay, 100% she is not coming to Adelaide, but I mean, a girl can dream. A girl can dream. Would you go to, like, Melbourne if she was to tour?
I think I would have to try.
Yeah.
I would try.
Yeah. Would you, like, go for tickets and then just, if you got tickets, you'd figure it out? Yeah.
But, like, I probably would go for the lower end of the tickets, and if I didn't get it,
you'd just be in the centre. Like, it wouldn't matter where you would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have to say, like, I love Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Like, it is not fucking normal for someone to cry listening to an entire podcast.
I mean, I listen to our podcast all the time, but I mean, probably not for the right reasons.
Yeah. Facts. So I really hope the Super Bowl halftime rumors are true, because I think it's what the NFL needs. I think the NFL needs a girly pop to come in and just absolutely dominate.
Yeah.
She's just phenomenal. But that's what I had. I feel like I haven't shut the fuck up. It is your turn now.
No, I think it's so fine, honestly. What are we at right now?
It's your turn. You've watched a lot this week.
I mean, I've watched 2 things. I watched 1.5 things, if I'm completely honest with you.
Please, tell the people.
Right. So last week, if you're an avid listener, you would know that I'm 110% on my foreign film era. And so I'm going on with that trend, and I watched Anatomy of a Fall, which is a French film, and it was up for Best Picture in the Oscars this year as well. So back a couple of episodes, I said I'm going to watch every single movie that was up for an Oscar nom, and I didn't do it, but now I'm fucking doing it. So there you go.
Yeah.
So Anatomy for a Film. Oh my days. Anatomy of a Fall is a French film, and it's got the lady that was in Zone of Interest. So she's a German lady, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's about this family, and they live in the French Alps, and this lady comes in and she's interviewing the matriarch of the family, and she's an author. And the interview can't go on because the father's doing like renovations on the house, and he's playing some music. He's playing Pimp by 50 Cent, and it's like it's so funny. It's like it's a music, not a musical. It's like
a musical with Pimp by 50 Cent.
It's just literally just instruments.
Okay.
Right. And so anyway, the lady's like, we can't go on with this interview. It's too distracting. And the matriarch is like, yep, that's fine. I'll come into the city centre, and when you're in next, we'll continue the interview. And she's like, yep, that's fine. So she leaves. The son goes for a walk with his dog. The son is also disabled, so he's vision impaired. So he goes for a walk with a dog. He comes back and he finds his dad dead in the snow. So essentially, like, just he's bleeding, he's dead. He calls for his mum. His mum doesn't realize what's going on, and so she calls the ambulance. And so it's all about the trial and whether the dad has committed suicide or whether the mum has killed him. And at the end of the movie, I had no fucking idea whether the mum was guilty or whether it was just suicide. Like, I couldn't put my finger on it, honestly.
Because it's a very similar storyline to that real life case.
The staircase.
Where that guy allegedly pushed his wife down the stairs and she died. It's a very similar storyline, but
uno reverso. Yeah, 100%. And I get why it was nominated for Best Picture of the Year, because honestly, the cast was impeccable. The cinematography was impeccable. It just felt very real. And again, I feel I would be a terrible person on a jury. I'll be real with you right now.
Do you know what? I don't disagree with you, because I don't disagree.
Period.
And this is why, because I feel like everyone would have like really strong feelings about one way or another, and you would go, but what if?
I'll be real, I'm easily swayed.
You are a what if kind of person.
Swayed. Yeah.
And you would be like, yeah, but what if X, Y, and Z?
Yeah.
And then you would cause a hung jury, and then you would really enjoy the fact that you were being on jury duty, that you would just continue holding a hung jury. And I just don't know if you're fit for it.
No, I absolutely 100% am not. And I feel like 100% the courts of SA hold me to that, because like, you are not getting a confirmed decision if I'm on that jury, honestly.
But while we're at it, I would like the courts of SA to know that I would be a great juror, and I would appreciate it if I was called to jury duty sooner rather than later. Like, I really would.
Yeah, I'm easily swayed. Caitlin is not, so take that as you will. But honestly, it was a great watch. If you're into like true crime and that sort of thing, I 100% think that you would enjoy this. Mm-hmm. I would love to know, if you have watched it, what your perception was. I think after sitting with it for a couple of days, I think that she was innocent. Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely tell me what you thought if you watched it. I would probably give it like a 3.5 out of 5.
That's a pretty strong rating. So while you were watching that, I was also watching hard-hitting television in the form of Summer House. Like, not to fucking surprise our audience.
And I'll be real with you, I've watched this as well. I've been conned into it. And you know what? I totally understand the hype.
Okay, but when you say you've been conned into it, I started from season 1 like a fucking normal person. And
I started on season 7. Yeah, period.
And did that piss me off? Yeah, it kind of has. But like, I'm now, so I finished season 6. and I'm halfway through season 2 of Winter House, because we all have to acknowledge that Winter House happens between season 5 and 6, 6 and 7, and so forth. And so I'm taking it very fucking seriously, and I'm watching that. Meanwhile, you're gallivanting around the season 7 world with no context to the lore of the entire series.
La 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 la.
So I know I keep saying it week on week that this is what I'm watching, but I genuinely cannot turn away from anything else. And I think that once you start watching the Hey You Bravo universe, you cannot turn away, because like Summer House is very much like, it gives Big Brother vibes.
Yeah.
Because
I get why people are obsessed with it. Like, it draws you in. And like, I had absolutely no intention of watching it, but then my housemate was watching it while she was cooking dinner, and she was like, "Oh, what do you want to watch?" And I was like, "I'm fine with watching this. Like, this is so much fun."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun watch.
So I'm so deep into that, but I have started watching Perfect Match this week, trying to watch, because that's come out recently. Like, the second half of the episodes has come out, and it's what everyone's talking about. I'm finding it really hard to get into Netflix's Perfect Match now that I'm into the Bravo universe, because yes, they're both reality TV, but like I said, Summer House is giving and Winter House is giving very much like Big Brother vibes, whereas like a Perfect Match, particularly season 2, it feels so orchestrated.
Yeah.
Like, Harry Jowsey is in season 2, and this is kind of what I wanted to talk about. So I admittedly haven't watched a lot. I'm trying to watch as much as I can. But Harry Jowsey and Dom Gabriel are in season 2, and them two and Izzy from Love is Blind have really put me off watching the season, because there is something about the men on Netflix reality shows that when you watch something else like Bravo, it's just so fucking off-putting. They're so calculated, and like, using Dom as an example, if you looked at his TikTok, like I full admittedly after season 1 of Perfect Match was like, I love Dom. Dom is the perfect human being. I'm obsessed with them. But if you actually watch their content on TikTok with a critical eye or critical lens,
cringe, hey.
You can see that they post things because they know that women are going to like it. For example, he posts a lot of like fucking stupid content about like wearing nail polish, and it's like because he knows that women are going to align with it. Or he posted something recently about liking Chappelle Rowan's music, and he was like, I'm totally straight, but will the LGBTQ plus community accept me because I love Chappelle Rowan's music? And I was like, you don't have to fucking, like, posting that is really fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, it feels so icky.
Anyone can like whatever music they like. They don't need to draw attention to it.
But they post things for the purpose of knowing that women are going to like it, and it's like appeasing to the women's gaze, but it's not authentic. And Harry Jowsey is exactly the same. But I think he's really come under fire in this season because he's starting to unravel, and people are starting to realize that he really is a piece of shit. Like, I don't understand how people are still attracted and enticed by Harry Jowsey. I just don't get it.
I don't know who Harry Jowsey is, but yeah, period.
That in itself needs to be studied.
If I had my phone, I would tell you, but
I
threw it when I messaged a certain someone. Oh, here it is.
I think Harry Jowsey's downfall is that he became famous off the back of being this like hot sexual young male.
How do you spell Jowsey?
On Jowsey. Off of becoming this like hot sexual young male character on a Netflix dating show, and that's his entire personality now, because that's what he became famous for. And the issue is,
I've seen this man.
Yeah, like,
if you haven't seen this man, you've definitely seen this man.
You've seen this man.
You've seen this man.
He's notorious for having been in a relationship with Francesca and Georgia. And like, he's just, from what I've seen with him in the latest season of like Perfect Match, is he's just respectfully a piece of shit. And like, I don't get it. And same with like Izzy and Dom Gabriel. Like, there is nothing about these men that would make a normal woman be like, oh my God, I love this man. Like, it's just not there.
Yeah, it's a bit how you going, isn't it?
I don't know. I think once you go over to Hey You and start watching like the Bravo shows, like, and I'm not saying that they're perfect by any means, but because it feels a little bit more authentic, because it gives a Big Brother vibe, then going over to something that feels super orchestrated, like A Perfect Match, it's really, really hard to get into it. So, anyway, that's what I had to fucking say.
It's a lot.
And I said it with my eyes closed.
It's a lot.
But otherwise, I'm loving Summer House and Winter House. Cannot get enough of it. Didn't you watch Godzilla this week?
I did, but I've got an hour left, so I'm going to wait for that until... I'm going to wait until the next episode to give you my full review.
Okay.
But I must say, like, they won this Oscar season. There was a couple of episodes ago where I said that I was going to watch all of the movies that were nominated for an Oscar nomination, and I never did it. Up until now. I feel like I'm really making traction.
Okay.
But this movie was nominated for Best Visual Effects, and it won, and 100% deserved, honestly. Like, you see Godzilla within the first 10 minutes of the movie, and it literally made my jaw drop.
Were you sexually attracted to Godzilla like you were?
I love that autistic man.
Okay.
No, God bless Godzilla, honestly. Like, it's like, so far it's such a fun watch, and the visual effects are absolutely stunning. Like I said, like, you see Godzilla within the first 10 minutes of the movie, and it made my jaw drop. Like, the visual effects are stunning, and I totally understand why it won Visual Effects of the Year. Without finishing the movie, it's definitely worth a watch. And it's set like just after World War II ended.
Oh, my favorite period.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a fun little tie-in, but I haven't finished watching it yet, so I can't give my full review. But absolutely, yeah, I love it, and God bless
America.
God bless.
God bless America.
Yeah, period.
Okay.
So that's what I've been watching this week, guys.
You want to know what I was thinking of the other day?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we worked at like factory together? Did we ever play the word game together?
What word game?
Okay, I'm so glad you asked. So, do you ever remember that game that I would play? I've definitely played it with Brooke. And you would have to just say random words until we said the same word.
I reckon we've tried this.
I think we should
Do you want to
it.
try? Okay.
Yeah, I do want to play it.
Like, I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then we say a word. All right?
Okay,
Ready?
ready.
3, 2, 1.
Pitch.
Banana. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ball.
Soccer. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Football.
Baseball.
Damn. Baseball. What in fucking... What the fuck? I don't know what way you're going to go now. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Club.
Chopper. What did you say?
Club.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Swing.
AFL.
Oh, shit.
I think I know what you're going to say.
I don't know what I'm going to say.
Ready?
No. Hang on. Give me a sec.
Go on the line that you were thinking, but bigger.
Swing.
You said swimming, right?
I said swing.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
You think I said swimming?
Yes.
Go bigger. What do you mean bigger?
Okay, ready?
No.
Ready?
Okay. I'm going a person. Are you going a person?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay, shit. What are you going then?
What's coming up?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Olympics.
Yeah! On that note,
that'll make your pussy throb.
period. Unreal.
It
Thanks for
will.
joining us. Okay, bye.
The fact that no, shut up. Like,
Oh.
I know you said bye, but I'm not. The fact that we got through this episode,
Guys,
like, you don't
I'm
understand
sober
how
now.
drunk
I'm
we are.
sober now.
You have no idea how drunk we were that episode, and the fact that we got through
You
it.
still don't know.
The fact that we got through it.
No.
All I want to end this episode on is like Jess Waterhouse is the greatest person to fucking walk
Also,
this planet.
alongside with M. Waterhouse, power
Jess
couple
and
of
M.
SA.
Waterhouse, the greatest
Yeah,
people to walk
period.
this fucking planet. And if we do
Period.
not, if you are an AFL supporter and you are not at the AFLW games this season, I will come to your house. I will literally find you, and we have shit to say.
100%. We are gathering a gang. We're going to go to AFLW games at Adelaide, and we're going to set up a picnic rug. We're going to bring snacks.
Yeah.
We're going to wear blonde mullets.
We're all wearing blonde mullets for Jess, and we are We're going to make the AFLW deserve the love and support that the AFL men get. So it's happening.
100%.
It's happening. This
Yeah.
is the season and it's happening.
Period.
So we will see you there. And like, thank you to everyone who has let me do this episode with my eyes closed. I really support it.
Thank you for sticking with us for this whole episode.
Because like I really needed to do it with my eyes closed. And we will see you next week.
Period. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.